Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It's now time for Medical Moments with Covenant Healthcare. Joining us this morning, we have Shelby Dole and Keegan Galoner. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So today we are talking about resources for those with autism. Shelby, we'll start with you. Before we get started, can you just explain what autism is and what it means to be on the spectrum?
Yeah, autism spectrum disorder is a neurodevelopmental disorder, so meaning it affects the brain, and symptoms are usually presented in early childhood, like 2 to 3 they're noticed. Spectrum meaning that no two people with autism look the same. Everybody has their different strengths or challenges. You're never going to find 2 people on the spectrum that have the same exact characteristics. And then the 2 overarching characteristics of people with autism are those issues with social and communication. So maybe they have a delay in developing that language, or have more of an issue with like approaching those social issues, and then restrictive and repetitive behaviors.
And Keegan, what do those next steps look like if a parent notices signs of autism in their child? What should they do?
Yeah, so the first step is always to contact your primary care provider or your pediatrician. They're able to write you the referral to, reference you to that right clinician to be able to get you that full diagnosis or that second opinion.
And Shelby, how does early prevention benefit children with autism?
Yeah, ABA is the therapy that's most often provided to those with autism. Early intervention is key because it's much easier for anybody to learn new skills. If you're younger, you have less life experience, so always addressing those deficits right at an early age is really beneficial, because in ABA therapy, the children work one-on-one with their behavior technician. So throughout the entire day, they're able to work on those core deficits where maybe they're working on requesting or learning how to say hi to their friends, just one-on-one and working with those skills all day long.
I think I said early prevention. Obviously, we are talking early intervention. Just want to make that notice right there. Keegan, what services are available locally through the Mary Free Bed at Covenant Partnership right now?
Yeah, so the Mary Free Bed at Covenant Partnership offers a lot of different services to lots of different clients. Shelby and I specifically work in our Bay City location at the Autism Center. So our Autism Center provides ABA therapy, like Shelby was talking about, to clients ages 2 to 8, because we're working on early intervention. The other services offered at our Autism Center include occupational therapy, speech therapy, and feeding therapy, which makes our center stand apart because, we're able to offer these services to all of our clients under one roof. So we have a very collaborative approach with all of the clinicians who are working with them.
Awesome. And you both are very passionate about what you do. Obviously, Keegan, why do you love what you do?
I love my job because I get to see the impact that we make on these kiddos' lives and their families every single day. Some of our clients are with us for, a year, a couple, more than a year. So being able to see those growths that they make and, meeting those milestones is just amazing.
And Shelby, what about you?
I would say my favorite part about my job is how closely I get to work with the people that I work with. So their parents, whether it be the other providers in our center, our OT, speech, things like that. Just to overall tailor our treatment to be as individualized as possible and set them up for success in their life.
Is there anything else you want parents to know right now while I have you guys here? Any final reminders for parents if they're noticing early signs of autism? Anything you want to leave them with?
I guess I would just add that autism doesn't mean the end of the world. No. You can still do amazing and great things. Just because you have a diagnosis doesn't then mean that you can't live your life to the fullest.
Yeah, very well said. Well, ladies, thank you both for being here this morning.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah. Of course. And you can always learn more about today's topic if you just go to our website, head over to the hot link section on WNEM.com.